I'm here at the clinic and I wanted to talk to you about Evil Bone Water. Evil Bone Water is a product that I use in my clinic all the time, and it helps a lot of people all around the world. So I wanted to answer some of the most common kind of questions and give you some tips about what's going to be the best way to use it. So one of the major questions that everyone asks me is, well, is Evil Bone Water going to help me? Well, Evil Bone Water is a topical analgesic that's really good for inflammation and muscle soreness. So that's basically itises is inflammation. So if you have anything with an itis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, plantar fasciitis, bursitis, inflammation, then Evil Bone Water will be helpful for you. And then next is kind of muscle achy pain. So how do you know the difference between the two? Well, there's three general types of pain. There's nerve pain, and nerve pain is tingly. It tends to radiate past many joints, so it'll run down the arm, it'll run down the leg. It's not localized to one spot. So if you have sensations like that, then Evil Bone Water might not be the best for you. If you have dull, achy pain that is tender to the touch, you can push on it, that aggravates it or makes it feel good. That's muscle pain, typically dull, achy, someplace that you can find in a local spot that's not traveling through the area. Evil Bone Water is great for muscle pain. Itises. The most common is arthritis, and that has a swelling and has a heat component to it. And typical arthritis presentation would be something that is worse in the morning. So if you wake up and you're super stiff, or with plantar fasciitis, you wake up and you take that step and it's very difficult, or you don't move your arm with bursitis for a long time and then start to move it, that inflammation swells the joint, and then as you begin motion, it's very painful. So if your presentation is with an itis, then that, and it sounds similar to what I just said, then Evil Bone Water would be super effective for you. So those are the things, inflammation, muscle pain. The other thing to realize that is the topical. So is your pain superficial? If it's very deep, then Evil Bone Water has to penetrate through many layers of tissue. Your skin layer, your cutaneous fascial tissues, and then it goes into your muscles, and then if you have a muscle underneath the muscle, then it has to go deeper to that. So the more superficial something is, the better results that you'll get with a topical analgesic. So things like hands, that's very superficial. Elbows, very superficial. Neck, very superficial. Knees, a lot of those tendons and ligaments can be very superficial. Ankles, feet, those are all good things for Evil Bone Water. Things that are deep, like abdominal pain, maybe not so much. Deep hip issues, maybe not so much. Number one mistake is that people don't apply it enough. So it's either they don't apply it frequently enough or they don't let it soak long enough. Usually that is the problem. It's never that they've applied it too much. Signs that you might be applying it too much is that the skin starts to get irritated, the skin starts to get dry. If you're not experiencing that, then in general you can keep applying it. 3 times a day is minimum. You could do 4 or 5 times a day. Okay, so how do we apply it? Let me show you. We can soak it. You can put it into a tub with hot water and soak your hands in it or soak your feet in it. You can apply it topically with the cotton ball, which is what most people do. I will show you that. Here's my trusty Zheng Shui. You can see I use it in the clinic, so it's barely there. You will put the cotton ball on top and let it soak in. And then the easiest way that I find to put it on is actually to put it between your hands like this and then kind of rub it on the area. That works the best and it keeps it nice and solid. Some people will try to squeeze it and then quickly try to rub it in, and sometimes that just runs away. So just pinch it between your hands and kind of rub it onto the area, and that's easy. If you want to apply more, you can add a couple more cotton balls. You can do one right there, and you can do another one right there, and then you can add a whole bunch. You can also go to the store and buy one of these. We don't send them with the packaging, but you can find them or steal them off other bottles, but you can do a spray bottle. The thing that you can do is if you apply it topically, and you say you want to go to bed with it, you can take cling wrap and wrap the area so that it doesn't rub off. Evil Bone water is alcohol based, so it does dry really quickly. So usually if you just kind of fan it off for a second, you're able to put clothes on and jump into bed and it'll be just fine. But if you'd really like to soak it, or actually take cotton balls and pin it to the area and then wrap it with clean wrap, cellophane or whatever, sometimes that'll help it soak in a little bit more. Another tip that people don't realize is the way that it absorbs is through the blood. So the more blood circulation that you can get to the area before you apply it, the quicker it's going to absorb and the faster it's going to absorb. So ways that you can increase blood circulation to the area. The easiest way is just with heat. Take a hot shower, apply it after your shower. You can even just rub the area until it gets nice and red. Red is a sign of vasodilation. Then you can put some Evil Bone water on. You can do foam rolling. Foam rolling brings blood circulation to the area. And then you can put Evil Bone water on. I also have a lot of other things that I use in the clinic. There's these compression guns that use vibration, also causes vasodilation. Massage the area, then put Evil Bone water on. You can do cupping or suction cups. Suction cups are easy, you can buy them online. These are super safe. You can stick it on the area, pull it off, put your Evil Bone water on.